Welcome to the AlmighTees channel. In this week's episode, we're going to continue with another Screen Printing 101 video. In today's video will be a demonstration and tutorial on how to properly coat a screen with emulsion. So why don't you just hang out with me and I'll show you how that's done next. Coating the screen with emulsion is a critical step in the screen printing process. Doing it correctly ensures a sharp stencil, good ink control, and long screen life. So let's get to it. So what will you need? A good, clean, degreased, dry screen, some emulsion, and in our case, we use pure photopolymer, and a scoop coater. You'll also need a dark room or a light safe area and a drying rack or somewhere to place your screens until they dry. So I'm in my makeshift dark room and I am going to explain to you while I'm doing the process what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take the lid off my bucket of emulsion. Now for beginners, I always recommend to not fill your scoop coater with that much emulsion. You want to start off with just a little bit so you can get a feel for the consistency of the emulsion. And you very carefully put some of the emulsion in your scoop coater, just that much. Be real careful with how you handle your emulsion because you can make a big mess real fast. Now the next step that I recommend for beginners is to find a good midpoint in your scoop coater and feel how to be able to balance the scoop coater in your hand without the emulsion pulling up on one end or the other. And get a feel for how quickly, because all it takes is a brief second of taking your eye off that scoop coater when you're grabbing your screen and you'll have emulsion pouring out of your scoop coater all over the floor. So the next step is to get your screen with a good balance and the emulsion nice and balanced within the scoop coater. Place the scoop coater edge right up to your mesh. Tilt it forward until the emulsion completely comes in contact with the mesh, and with firm, even pressure, pull it up to the top. When you get to the top, about a quarter or a half an inch away, tilt the scoop coater back and then lift up. Always start with your shirt side first. I spin it 180 degrees, all the while still watching where my emulsion is in my scoop coater. And now I go to the squeegee side. Same process. Tilt it forward, even firm pressure in one even stroke. Get to the top, tilt the scoop coater back. And then what I do, and I don't see a lot of people doing this, was I flip it that way 180 degrees, and then I go inside, outside, or squeegee side, shirt side, and that's it. Now my particular scoop coater leaves a little bit of emulsion past the edges, so I have to scrape it up with this little squeegee, and I return it right back into my emulsion bucket. I almost said ink bucket. And that's how you coat a screen. Now this is a photopolymer, an SBQ emulsion. If you want more information about the different types of emulsion, I'm going to have a link in the description to one of our earlier videos. Take my freshly coated screen, put it in my rack to dry. I do have some little fans down here to keep the air moving to help the drying process speed up a little bit. Takes anywhere from a half an hour to, say, 2 hours for a screen in optimal conditions to dry and ready to be burned. There again, take your scoop coater, place it up against short side of your screen, tilt the scoop coater forward with firm, even pressure all the way to the top. Stop about a half an inch to a quarter of an inch. Tilt back. Sometimes you can even wiggle it, and that will help to break the seal. Flip it 180. At the end of the day, it's just going to take practice. People that have been doing this for years, like myself, make it look easy. You're probably going to have some areas of your screen that are going to be thicker than the other. You just have to keep doing it, keep trying to work on the amount of pressure and where you have your hand on your scoop coater to make sure that you're giving nice, firm, even pressure. Left to right of your scoop coater, top to bottom of your screen. Put it in the rack. Within just a short amount of time, you'll have screens ready to burn. One last thing. The unused amount of emulsion in your scoop coater can most certainly go right back into your bucket and be used for next time. That's what I like about having a little utensil like this. This is real good for getting into all the nooks and crannies of your scoop coater and getting all that goodness out of there and back in your bucket so that when you're ready to coat again, it's still good. Try to get as much out as I possibly can. That keeps any waste, and it also helps protect the environment. So none of this, as little of the waste goes down the drain as possible. Matter of fact, I even know some in the past that have used rags to clean these out to make sure that they're not putting any of this down the drain. But we have a filtration system in our washout room, so we're trying to keep the environment, we're trying to be as green as possible. And that's it. We hope you found this tutorial video helpful and informative. Would you mind giving it a thumbs up? How about even just subscribing to the channel? And if you do, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted whenever we upload new content. If you have a question, please drop it in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.